y'all are definitely going to jail.
I'm here because we are owed 4 months of pay.
But when I called asking for assistance trying to locate housing, they said there was no money.
I feel like a casualty.
And I do know we don't have enough because I'm out there volunteering with the cost.
We live with the same criminal in two governments.
Even when we wasn't getting paid, we still showed up each and every day to do our job.
Well, this man sitting right here, they so loyal because they getting paid. He will never find a job like this again.
We have shown our integrity and have taken pride in what we do on a daily.
Can anyone answer?
The judge forced her to come here to do the right thing.
You said that there's what? How many million in the township?
Like this, so I'm gonna ask you myself. People tell them I'm lying then.
I am looking for permanent housing, Mayor Henyard.
All right, so hello everyone. First, I just wanted to thank our about to be Mayor Jason House and the trustees for allowing us to actually have a meeting somewhere where it's safe, it's disability accessible, and it's somewhere where we feel comfortable. Next, I just wanted to just look at the current administration and just ask y'all, why won't you step down? This is an embarrassment to Dolton. This is an embarrassment to Thornton Township. This is just an embarrassment to all of us residents. William Morris here, he's not even on the payroll anymore. This is just like a game to a lot of them, and these are our lives that are in jeopardy. Tiffany, she's not anybody that would represent me as a black woman, as a single mother. She is a complete joke. She has put so many lives in disparity. Like, it's so many people that are hurt behind her leadership, and she have no care in the world about it. It's just ridiculous that she do the things that she do and don't even care about the lives that are affected behind what she do. I asked a lot of people to vote for her. A lot of people to vote for her. I come to this meeting every month because I'm going to continue to ask her to step down. I feel like myself, I've been bamboozled, I've been hoodwinked, led astray, because when I asked people for her vote, I wasn't myself. I had a tumor. So a lot of people know my story. So I wasn't right in my head, but now that I'm right in my head, I'm definitely asking everybody to make sure that they vote Clean House 2025 to get her out of that seat. I just want to say that I saw her post, and now she's a Trump supporter. The other day at the meeting at Thornton Township, you was talking about Kamala Harris, but now today you post that you Team Trump, and you want to send him a message for what? So you can get out of jail early? That makes like no sense to me on why she would want to be a Trump supporter all of a sudden. Anyway, I know that this is going to be a movie, and I just ask that Beyonce play me if she's watching this, because I know that a lot of people will be watching this, and I just want to make sure that we all know that Clean House 2025, we definitely got to vote this corruption out, Thornton Township and Dolton, because we don't deserve what we're going through. Thank you.
Greetings in the name of, oh, okay. Okay, greetings in the name of the Father. Look, I will say I got a litany of things. Can you hear me? I'm gonna start with revenue for any and everybody for the next year. When it comes to the warrant list, I really would like for us to be able to sometime pick it up ourselves and see it on one of the agendas when we come to the meeting. I also want to know what's in the TIF fund, if we are messing with anything in that. I also want to get around to the crossing guards, how many are needed, how many do we have, and I do know we don't have enough because I'm out there volunteering with the crossing guards, which never bothered me because teaching and the crossing guards are my first love. the ordinances, when it comes to, one time I think Belcher spoke about it, the ordinances for us to ask certain questions, to be it the mayor, the trustee, or whomever, that they be allotted maybe 1 minute or something like that to answer us, and our time not be interfered with it. I'm only cleaning, I'm clearing the bush homes, because if it's clear in Las Vegas, you know, when it came to the community, you've been knowing me a long, long time, so I still want to hear how it's clear here when it came to that, because see, we need clear here when something happens somewhere else. We don't want it to keep lingering on here. I also want to know where we are on these payouts for the lawsuits that we have here in the Village of Dolton, when it comes to where we still stand with the water reclamation. And, you know, true to light, that Robert rule, you know, there ain't no liberty without no rules, so, you know, we got to start kicking hard with these rules. You hear what I'm saying? It's also, I'm going to try to get through. I still think I got some time, and, you know, I'm going to go straight to what connects us is our humanality. You hear what I'm saying? And we've had a lot of dissension here in the Village of Dolton. This is an old village agenda. Y'all want to know how many pages this is? And it also has citizens' address put into it. We simply need to not go back to the old ways and the old days. And as I lovingly had asked this young man, y'all got to put some clothes on Chicago Road. That's called revenue. Either way it go, we got to have so much consistent revenue coming in here. We've got to get better when it comes to our police department. We can't keep having officers not wanting to come and work in our community. We can no longer turn away from officers that are doing things that they shouldn't do in the community. And for God's sake, when it comes to outsiders, do y'all have to help me get some kind of ordinance to keep outsiders out of here? Because when I say between 2021 and now, I ain't saying we dodged no tsunami, but you know what? We don't need no more water disasters hitting this community. And now that I mentioned water disasters, who checked our hydrants?
All right,
Who's
that's your
responsible
3
for
minutes.
checking our house? Pardon me?
That's your 3 minutes.
That's my 3 minutes?
Yes.
Boy,
Thank you.
y'all better be glad I love y'all.
Good evening, Mayor, trustees, Madam Clerk, and the residents of Dolton. I am a vendor here in Dolton. I'm not a resident. I was previously cleaning the police department. I'm here because we are owed 4 months of pay. Even when we weren't getting paid, we still showed up each and every day to do our job. We have shown our integrity and have taken pride in what we do on a daily. We just want what is due to us. We have worked as a vendor. We give our time, our work ethic, and everything, but we can't work for free. I have watched previous board meetings, Mayor, where you have stated that the vendors shouldn't be working for free, that they should get paid, and that's what I'm here for. I'm here to get what is due to us. Thank you.
Good evening. I would like to start off by saying thank you to trustees Jason House, Kiana Belcher, Tammy Brown, Brittany Norwood, and Clerk Key for doing a great job, and also being so welcoming to me and my husband here in Dolton. We live with the same criminal in two governments, which are the Village of Dolton and Thornton Township. The purpose of my comment tonight is to debunk the false allegations that the majority of us are haters, hecklers, and lawbreakers. But in fact, those of us that stand before you just want to rebuild a better community for everyone. It's not our fault that Tiffany Henyard has become the most infamous mayor in America due to her inability to listen to reason. Stan Brown Will you continue to be a rubber stamp for Tiffany? Or will you commit to serving the residents of this community the way you vowed to do when you took that seat? Andrew Holmes, why haven't you made a statement about the alleged rape of Fanil Dukes? I will never allow this question to fade away. William Moore, you like to quote scriptures. You should know that the Bible tells us to eat the whole scroll. Just don't take out bits and pieces to fit your narrative. You must acknowledge the good and the bad concerning your boss and both administrations. You do not appear as a godly man when you lock residents out of the people's house. Does this administration believe that intimidation is more effective than reason? If so, why do you allow DeMarcus Quigley, Micah Smith, and Keith Price the opportunity to heckle us? If you want the people's cooperation, then transparency is the key. Why are businesses allowed to flourish without having to pay to play? We the people have the right to be frustrated when we never get answers to our questions. And let me make this clear. We have never resorted to violence, although Tiffany and her goons have threatened us on several occasions. I want this administration to know that the residents would not be silenced through intimidation, false accusations, or fictitious lawsuits. We will continue to speak out against wrongdoing until those are blind see.
Your 3 minutes are up. Thank you.
I miss the good old days. Every week before our mayor came into our meetings, we were on time at 6:30 starting time. Disrespect to us. Disrespect. Everybody in here has something to do, including her. Evidently, though, whatever we have to do, take second place to whatever she decides to sashay in here with her little entourage and whatnot. Some of which really care, some of which don't. And has never apologized for any of her lateness. If you look on the top of your agenda, it says trustees meeting. There's not a damn thing on top of that agenda that says anything about a disrespectful, doodling, big dictator that won't even look her constituents in the eye unless they're kissing her ring. It is really pathetic. While I'm on that, I'd also like to point out the fact that I did see our illustrious mayor and want to tell her, I won't call them employees because they don't work there, at least one of them doesn't. But people out the rain all day, I always felt sorry for them. But you know, if he wants to go for free and then be given the keys to our village hall that lock us out of our own damn village hall that we pay for, this has continued far too long. This is why we're here. If it were not for the Park District, we may have to meet on a street corner somewhere. It's really disgusting the way this has proceeded over the months. There is no reason our own trustees and our own citizens do not have access to our own building at the whim of a disrespectful would-be dictator. And some appointments I understand are trying to be made today. There is some extensive information that I posted online about each one of them. You might want to take a look at it, and matter of fact, I'm going to give you a little bit of it now. Okay, let's start with the police chief deputy, Brian Birch Jr. Okay, we're going to start there. According to ILUTSB Certifications Board, he is listed as the certified. He worked for Dolton PD 2012 to 2013. In 2019, he was charged with 10 felony offenses, 6 counts of aggravated battery, 3 counts of official misconduct, and 1 count of false reporting stemming from an October 29 incident that occurred while serving in the Dixmoor Police Force. He was convicted of 4 counts of aggravated battery, 1 count Okay. One count of official misconduct. Following a jury trial, he was found guilty on 2 counts, my mistake. 2 counts of aggravated battery and 1 count of official misconduct, and was sentenced to 2 years probation. His probation was just finished in July, and this is what we can find for a police chief.
All right, your time is up. You had 3 minutes.
Well, I would have more time if you give me more time.
Thank you so much.
Like you're supposed to.
All right, I'm keeping my own time because I don't need William Moore to take time for me. So, first I'd like to thank you two for looking at the residents while we speak. Thank you for that. Next, I would like to ask, why are you sitting at that dais? Too many people up there. You shouldn't be up there. Can anyone answer? I mean, I know you are friends, guests, but you shouldn't be sitting up there. You don't represent this village. So, and Mr. Volunteer, you came in here to start trouble. I saw you when you turned your camera on to start recording people. That's a no-no, buddy. Up in this house, you don't do that. Now, what I really would like to know is, I'm a senior citizen and I'm disabled, so I am looking for permanent housing, Mayor Henyard. You said that there's what, how many million in the township? But when I called asking for assistance trying to locate housing, they said there was no money. Can you tell me where the money is and the help for me to have my own living space? I don't play bingo. I don't need bingo. I need a place to live. I need a residence, a permanent residence. I know I'm not going to get an answer, but I would appreciate some information instead of lies about how much money the township has. And they're in the black. Again, don't keep my time, buddy.
Good evening, everyone. I didn't know that that seat was reserved for you, Mr. Moore, because I don't know what qualifies you to be in that seat as reserved. So had I known that, I would have sat there politely in your place. You know, I want to start with something, Tiffany. I hate that I'm going to be all over the place in this comment, but it's been a while. I mean, you've done so much, and the meetings were canceled. It's just been very difficult to really address you. But the event that you had, I think it was the back to school, whatever it was with Kiki, when you were giving away free things, and you literally pointed out people that you didn't like, that were in your line, that you were helping, and that was disgusting. Have some integrity, have some dignity. You're a public official, and you're ridiculing and chastising people for getting the help that you always are advertising, so when they take advantage of it, that's your opportunity to chastise them, to out them, to act like, you know, you're bigger than everyone. That was disgusting, and you shouldn't do that. Also, one thing I love about this setup, and shout out to the trustees for making sure that the meeting was in a place that can accommodate everyone that wants to attend, but what I really love is how you guys are sitting arm in arm. It's not I'm up here, you're down here, like how you like to try to present it, Tiffany, to feed your ego or whatever. This is how it should be. You can't do anything without them, but on the flip side, they actually can do something without you. But even still, you should be sitting arm to arm. There is no you're up there, they're down here. So I actually like this setup for that reason, and I'm glad they're back, you know, to how it should be, how the meetings should be conducted. Secondly, you know, I really want to know, Tiffany, if you know what hypocritical means or being contradictory, because you do it so second-naturedly, I'm wondering if you even know what the term is, because, I mean, like, do you watch these meetings? Do you go back and watch these meetings and see your behavior, see your comments, see how you rally for certain things that you deny other people the opportunity to do? I'm just curious if that ever even dawns on you, if you even care, or if you're that removed from reality that you don't need to reconcile that within yourself. But you're a ball of contradictions, literally like a snowball. You just pick up, you're just constantly contradicting yourself. You're the biggest hypocrite I've ever seen in my life. Just like someone said, I mean, 1 minute you're Team Kamala, and then the next, it's Team Trump. You know, I want to sit down with you. Do you think for a minute, Tiffany, he's going to honor that? Do you think he even, well, he probably does know you, unfortunately, but do you think he would invite you to anything? I mean, anyone. I mean, you're on your way out. I don't know if you know that, but you're actually on your way out in more ways than one.
All right, your 3 minutes is up.
Thank you. I appreciate the time. Thank you.
All right, good evening. So I moved to Dolton in December of 2020, and since I moved here, I've been doing my best to stay engaged and informed. I just would love to start by saying I don't envy any of your positions. I know your roles come with a great deal of responsibility, and I commend you all for continuing to show up, because at the end of the day, we're all still human, right? And I hope that I can be honest and just say, as a resident, I feel like a casualty. I have a lot of emotions, a lot of feelings about what I watched transpired in the last 3 to 4 years. However, I understand that there's not a lot of time to have a discourse about how I feel about things, because there's so much work that needs to be done. We now have a new president-elect, and I think that there is no better time than now to organize and strengthen our community, starting with bringing the politics back to the people. There's a lot of decisions that's being made on the behalf of Dolton residents, yet there are no town halls. The committee meetings have stopped. We need to prioritize data-driven decision-making. It is important for us, and it is time to prioritize our strengths, learning about our strengths in a strategic way, assessing our needs, and lobbying for them. The conversation about the Black middle-class agenda starts here in local government. Next, the important work that needs to be done is with our finances. I sat here and I digested a 45-slide presentation talking about the deficit. It is hard. That was hard. I am a young homeowner. I am a mother. I am a primary parent. And I digress, because that's my feelings again. So let me get back to the facts. It is time for a strategic plan be delivered to the residents about finances. let that be 90 slides long at this point. So residents like myself can be prepared, so we can know if property taxes are going to increase, so we can know if fines are going to be coming down the pipeline, at the very least, so we can be prepared. We are at a special time right now. I had a really emotional day, but I feel like we are at a special time to be refocused, to be re-energized, to make sure that we are armed with skills and equipped with tools in a position to advocate as a unified community. That takes data, that takes talking, sometimes that even takes kicking it, right? But we do need a plan to make data-driven decisions. Thank you all so much.
Good evening, everyone. Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Okay. Well, I had to take my shirt out of retirement so I can remind the mayor that you are going to jail and the rest of the crew. Y'all are definitely going to jail. Why are we here? Why are we at the Park District? Because you constantly violated the Open Meetings Act. And I just want to thank the trustees for listening to the cries of the citizens. And I want to thank residents like Dan Lee, Rosie, and if I miss any other people that wrote letters to the AG office, I appreciate you all because you guys really put a light on this situation. All the residents have ever wanted from this mayor, we want to know where our money is at. We tired of you hiring people that's not qualified and paying them large amounts of money. This is why these people, this man sitting right here, they so loyal because they're getting paid. He will never find a job like this again. This man ain't never made this type of money before in his life. And the reason that she pays these people the way she pays them, to keep the loyalty. And I just have a problem. And with the attorneys, are you guys gonna allow her to hide the money from the residents? Y'all gonna go with what the Delgado was doing? Y'all gonna do the same thing? They set up there too, like you're sitting up there, and they let her do a lot of stuff that shouldn't have been done. So that's why we're here. When is Andrew Holmes gonna stand up? He had a rape charge over him, and he never said, I didn't do that. Anybody that honestly didn't do something like that, they would be saying, oh no, I didn't do that. And then when Vegas came back, he still didn't say nothing. Don't think you got away, man. You ain't got away. You have not gotten away. They still on you. And Tiffany, you can write all you want. You can write, I'm not going to jail. I don't know what you're writing over there. But you so into that paper, and you don't even have enough sense to look at the people that put you in, some of the people, because I sure didn't put you in office. I didn't vote for you. You or Burge, when y'all was against each other, because I knew both of y'all was garbage. So I didn't come out. Me and my husband didn't even come out, because I already knew. But you don't even have a sense to even look in our face. But you rather just steal our money and do what you want to do. It's a shame. The lawyers is looking at us, but you the mayor, and then you want to come up here. Well, I am the mayor. Yeah, we know, but you're not conducting yourself as a mayor.
All right, your 3 minutes
You're
up.
not
Thank you.
conducting yourself.
Your 3
and
minutes
you
up.
are going to
Your
jail.
3 minutes is up. Thank you so much.
Trust and believe, you're going
Is there
to
anybody
jail.
else? Is there anyone else?
You're going to be with
Your
public.
3 minutes up.
That's where you're going to be going. Remember that. You're going to jail. You're going to jail. And the people that's helping you. Your goons, they going to jail too.
All right, go ahead. You have the floor.
You're going to jail. All the money you done stole.
I want to start by saying there's nobody like the God I serve. And I only want to say that because he only allowed me to come as far as this podium. And that's the only person I fear and thing I fear besides going to jail. So I'm not going to go past this podium like he told me. But I only come up to here to say, because Las Vegas said what they said, because a lot of places say what they say when they say things like this, so I'm going to ask you myself.
Why would you do that?
Tell her why.
And if I'm lying, all these people right here, all the cameras, her, all these people, tell them I'm lying then. Is that why you've never said anything? Is that why you disappeared as soon as this came out? Is that why? I'm supposed to be scared of you? Hell, motherfucking no. So tell me I'm lying, or tell them why. That's all I got. I'm standing for that moment.
We stand with you. We stand with you, baby. We stand with you.
All right.
My minute's ain't over.
It's a shame. This is your time, baby girl. Instead of next to victims in Chicago. Crazy. We stand with the men.
I don't hear you. I think you see you got so much to say in front of all the cameras for everybody who's missing or dead or shot or whatever. But you do something, and now I'm a victim. So stand up for me.
Yes. That's right.
Say it again.
Yes. Right.
And you allow me to trust you, Uncle Drew?
Yes.
Remember I did do that because you ain't let nobody mess with us. Not the 2 Live crew. I would have never thought, ever. And I'm gonna hold my composure for this. I would have never thought that you would have ever. So tell him mine.
Yes. Tell her. Justice for Vanilla. Yes.
Not gonna dress her because we all can see that.
care.
That's
Yes.
cool. I already figured that out. Me growing up under her. Me growing up under you, G. Yeah, go ahead, please.
Trustee, hold on. Let her finish, so don't go back and forth. Hold on. We at a board meeting. Trustee, you have this opportunity to speak, but this is not fair. Don't go back and forth. You can say something when you're done. All right, you got 30 more seconds. You got 30 more seconds. Wait, get ready. Let the people go back and forth. I'm gonna give you the floor.
Don't let her mute you.
Let her finish.
Don't let her mute you. Say something. She deserves it.
This is
She's a
all
victim.
the time. It's all the cookies.
Just like she didn't
She's a
step up.
victim.
And she's a woman. She didn't care.
Just say it now. She's been waiting. She's been waiting. Say something. I beg you.
All right, your time is up. Thank you so much. All right, thank you.
Right, because she knows. She shut him up for a reason.
Thank you.
She shut him up for a reason. She deserves that. Speak.
All right, guys, you're not gonna get a statement if you're out of order. Simple as that. So, okay, it's over with. Y'all can have a seat. Let me finish my meeting. Drew will have the opportunity to speak, but it is not right now.